What's up everybody, it's Alex here at Swash Drawings. Today we're going to be drawing a bit of a spooky character. It's a guy who you could say is being possessed by a cursed tree of sorts. You'll see it better later, but let's start off by thinking of it as a guy who has giant arms and walks on his hands. The first thing we'll do is pick where the body and arms are going to be and block out the space in a basic way using a light 4H pencil. Next we'll use a 2H pencil and start finding the shapes of the body and arms in a more specific way. These arms are made out of wooden roots or vines that are sprouting from this poor fellow, so we want to have the feeling of a hand here in the foreground, but abstracted a lot by the fact that it's made of root structures. We'll also sketch out an additional root piercing the guy from the front of his body. Once we've done that, we'll connect the hands back to the root with vines. These I'm just kind of freestyling it here, going for twisting shapes that wrap around his arms and branch out from there. We're just doing the outlines on paper, and we'll add more detail later digitally. Now that we sketched out the basic idea with our pencils, we'll switch to a 0.35mm pen and start inking our first draft, drawing over the guidelines. We need to be careful drawing the vines with ink as some of our vine guidelines are overlapping. We want to get the layering right to convey how the roots are sort of braiding with each other as they extend away from the main body. As we add the darker lines, you can see better the way that the vines individually have a gnarly twisting shape, but come together to have the approximate shape of an arm. With those lines down, let's erase the pencil and scan this drawing with Google Photoscan on my phone. So here's the scanned image. Let's refine it a bit on the tablet. The first thing we're going to do is add some texture to the wood. We'll clean up the outlines and then go back and use thinner lines to draw the grain of the wood, trying to respond to the outlines in a way that helps make them look like a tube-like shape moving through space. We'll do the same thing for the hand in the foreground, but since it's closer and larger, we'll have to be more deliberate about having the grain wrap around the little fingers with a 3D effect. Now that I've worked out how I want the wood to look, we'll quickly finish the other arm and adjust the root to look a little more like it's coming out of his chest. The last thing I'll do is make the lines around the wooden hand bolder to make it pop into the foreground better, and with that I think we're done. We're looking at the final image here and I think we did it. He definitely has like plant-type magic zombie vibes. Well, that's it for today. Let's see, the song you're hearing is Tea by Cold Ice, and as always, like and subscribe and follow the page if you like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.